Hey guys, Adrienne Green here, and today I have with us Haley Hastings.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. And
Thanks for having me.
Haley's an agent on the Auburndale Group team, and we're going to do a little episode here for our Moving Monday series where we're going to profile a couple members of the team who relocated to Chattanooga, and they can kind of share why they did that, what they love about it. So if you're looking to relocate to Chattanooga, you can kind of see what our insider take is and learn what it's like here. So Haley, let's go ahead and start with, when did you move to Chattanooga and what brought you here?
At the end of this year, it'll be 5 years that I have lived here. I had friends in the area that had moved here from Nashville after we graduated, and it just seemed like a fun place to live, really. So I gave it a shot, and I love it.
So you came here because you had friends here.
Mm-hmm.
You've been here for about 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we had certain things that brought us here, like in this case,
Right.
your friends. Now, what has kept you here? What do you love most about living here?
I have 2 sons, so they're 5 and 7, and I love all the things that I can do with them. So, like, we can have a full jam-packed day, and I might spend $50 on ice cream. You know what I mean? We can go hiking, exploring waterfalls. Really, the nature is, like, a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like how central it is to everything, too. You know, you can get to Atlanta in an hour and a half. You can get back to Nashville in 2 hours, Asheville, North Carolina, or, you know, Blue Ridge. It's just really central. So I love that about it. And, yeah.
That's a really good point. So maybe you can tell people a little bit, like, in just the last 6 months,
Mm-hmm.
all the trips that you have taken as easy driving trips here from Chattanooga.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. I've went to Memphis, Nashville, Atlanta, Boone, North Carolina, Gatlinburg, and all of those have been within, 3 hours max. I think Memphis is probably the furthest one over in West
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee. Yeah.
Right.
It's super easy to get to all those places, and the traffic isn't super bad either if you go at, the right
The right
time.
times.
It's not
Yeah.
like, New Jersey traffic.
Yes, that's a really, really good point. I appreciate that. So that's one thing you like about being here, or a couple things.
Yeah.
And then if somebody's looking to move here, what would be your insider tips or your wisdom about favorite things to do or things to consider?
Ooh, okay. The food. The food is a big thing. Love the food here. I could give you a list all day, but food is great. Definitely plan on to go on a hike. There are other fun things too, like the cat cafe. There are just fun things here that are different from anywhere else. So yeah, I would plan on that, and then driving time. Plan on, if you're gonna have to go the 75-24 split, you can kind of find a little way around that, or things like that. There are just certain, niches you can find in the community. So yeah.
Well, and she brings up, I think that's a good insider tip. We do not have bad traffic here for where most people are coming from. It's funny. So with that in mind, the one thing everybody likes to complain about is the 75-24 split. And the funny thing is they just did construction on it to make it better. And everybody likes to complain that it's still not good.
Yeah, it is better though. Once you kind of learn it and you go on it a little bit, but it's still backed up a good portion of the time. However, there are times there are certain times that it's going to be backed up.
Yeah.
If it's 5 p.m., go a different way, and then there are certain times that you'll be fine.
And it seems that way too often, if you're coming on 75 North and you're going over to go onto 24, that little exit ramp somehow still is slow. So that would be my pro tip. If you're coming on 75 North and getting onto 24, leave an extra 5 minutes.
Yep.
Just because it can get slow there.
Definitely. But yeah, I love, especially when you're in Chattanooga too, you can get to shopping easily. You can get down to Georgia. It's so central. That's probably my favorite thing about it here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The one other thing I would love for you to kind of share with people, I know with your sons they go to the rock climbing gym, so maybe you can tell people a little bit, because rock climbing is such a big part of Chattanooga culture.
It's very big, yeah, and the people there. So I feel like when you go to rock climbing places in other cities, they're just climbing up the main wall, whereas there are people doing a lot of bouldering here. I have a lot of friends that do bouldering, so it's really big. They have day camps, birthday parties. I've been to multiple birthday parties at the rock climbing place.
And there's more than one too, because there's Synergy, which is a big one, and then there's the other one where I think you go with the kids. What's that called?
High Point.
Yeah, and it's right in downtown Chattanooga.
Yeah.
And they have actually an exterior climbing wall where people can be outside the building climbing up it.
Yeah, I have not braved that yet. That seems a little scary for me, but we've gone all the way up to the top ones inside. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Rock climbing is huge, and yeah, and then like even when you're hiking, the rocks, some of the bigger hikes are like boulders. You're jumping from boulder to boulder, so it's fun. You get that all the way around. It's the nature.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate this, Haley. And Haley's one of our agents who loves to help people relocating to the area. So if you are looking to relocate to the Chattanooga area, all of our contact information is below. Please go ahead and visit our website and reach out, and we'd love to help learn more about you and help you find a new home here in the Chattanooga area.
Yes, I would love to.
All right. Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks.